Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hi everyone, very good evening and welcome back to Geeks for Geeks practice. Please give me a +1 in the chat if my voice is clearly audible to everyone and everything is working fine. Hi Rishit, very good evening. So all of you who are present here, they can give us a +1 in the chat and hit the like button as well. Then I will start with the problem solving for yesterday's problem of the day. So I can see a lot of people are watching us. So guys, make sure to hit the like button and I will now share my screen as well. So I hope that my screen is clearly visible. Hi Shrikant as well. So basically in this particular problem, it says that add minimum characters, right? So basically it says that we will be given a string str, right? So in this particular case, what will be given is will be given a string str. Okay, so just give me a second. Yeah, so the problem says that we'll be given a string str, and what we have to do is we have to find we have to find the minimum number of characters that we need to add in the front of the string so that we can make it palindrome. For example, if we take the string as a, then b, okay, then we take c, and then we take d. So what is a palindrome string? A palindrome string is something that reads the same from the front and the back as well. Is that clear? Right. So a palindrome string is something that reads the same from the front and the back. And what I have as an option is I have the option to add the characters in the front. So for this particular guy, for this particular, if I have to talk about a palindromic string, so if I say that madam, right? So madam is a palindromic string. Okay. So similarly, if I have to make this palindrome, so what I can do is first of all I can add this d because I have to add only the characters in the front and I have to add the minimum characters. Then after that I can add c here. Okay, then after that I can add b here. So you can see that if I add three additions, if I do right, three additions in the front of the string, if I will do in this given string abcd, then it will become palindromic. So you can see for this case the answer is 3. Is this much part sample clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat guys, and then I will proceed further. Okay, is this much part clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat guys. Is it clear? Now, next example that we have is we have this example that is A, then we have B, and then we have A again. So now if you take this example, so you can see here directly that this guy is same as this guy and this is the middle guy. So obviously it is palindrome, so you don't need to add anything. So here you will require 0 additions, right? So how do we check this? Basically, we can have pointers, like we can have one I pointer and j pointer. So let me take a very bigger example. Okay, let's take a very bigger example in which we can understand the whole thought process behind it, right? So in this case, what I can do is, let's say if I take the string as something like let's say if I take x, okay, then after that I take let's say something like z, then I take x again, okay, then I take y, and then let us say that if I take z, okay, then I take x, and then I take something like, let's say, q. Okay, if I take this very random looking string, so in this case we have to identify that, okay, how many characters we need to add in the front in order to make it palindrome. Is that clear to everyone? This example is clear. This is a very good and bigger example. Is it fine for everyone? Please write yes in the chat, and then I will proceed further. Okay, so I'm going to take this bigger example in order to discuss what is going to be the approach for it and how we can deal with it. Okay, so yes. Okay, so a lot of people are watching us. Fine. Guys, you can hit the like button if you're understanding till now. Right. So first thing that I can do is what? I can have a pointer I. Okay. I can have a pointer I at the starting and a pointer j at the ending, because what I want is I want the first and the last like I want what? I want the character from the starting to become equal to the character at the end. Right. So in this case, is this much part clear to everyone that I will have pointer here? Now I can always add in the starting, right? I can always add in the starting, so I will always keep a counter that, okay, how many additions I have done in the starting. So initially the count would be 0. That is the number of characters that I have added to the front. Initially it is nothing but 0. Okay, then what I will do is I will check, is this ith character same as this jth character? No, it is not the same. So if it is not the same, so can I say that I need to add a character q here? Yes or no, guys? Please write yes in the chat. I need to add a character q here. Is that clear? Please write yes in the chat. So in that case, I will increase the count value by 1. Okay, I will increase the count value by 1, and I will say that, okay, like I will do a count plus plus, that is for sure. I will do a count plus plus because I need to increase the counter, because I'm adding one character in the starting, because since this guy was not equal, so whatever this guy is, indirectly I'm adding it. Obviously it is like not, I'm not practically adding it, not physically adding it, but for reference you can say that we are adding it, right? So actually the indexes will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? Now this is the scenario. Now what will happen here is, in this case, if you will normally observe, so what will happen now, again I will start my I from 0 only, okay, because my I is going to stay here. So you can see this thing now, then we will be able to generalize it more. Now obviously my j, you can say somehow it moves here, because one character I'm having there, right? Now if I check my I and j, are they same? Please write yes or no in the chat, guys. Are they same? Yes, they are same, right? They are same. So since they are same, so in that case what I will do here is, I'll say that, okay, since they are going to be the same, so I can simply increase my I value by 1. So I can come here, okay, and my j value, let's say, can come somewhere here, okay, if this comes here. Now after this, again I will proceed further, okay. So when I will proceed further again, so these character ith and jth are same, then what will happen, let's say my I will move somewhere here, okay, and my j moves here, right? So in this case, again, if I check, so are they same? No, they are not the same. So in this case, what should I do? So in this case, guys, please tell me, what should I do? Again, I should be adding one character. Agree with me? Yes or no? Is that clear? Is this much part clear, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. Okay. So I think I can take a bit easier example than this, but this is also fine. So yeah, this here, if I will see, so I is here, I and j are not the same. So in that case, again, I need to add in the front. Okay, I need to add in the front. So in this case, what will happen? This q was already added. Okay, you can see that this q was already added, but I need to add the characters in the front. So since this guy was not the same, right? So in that case, I will add a y here, I think, right? Somewhere here, I will add a y. Okay, is that clear? Okay. Then after that, if you will see, so the count value becomes 2. Okay, the count value, if you will observe, so the count value will become 2 now. Okay, and I will again start from where? You can see that I will again start from here. Okay, and let us see where my j will start. So j will start from this end minus 2, like it will start from somewhere here. So again they are not the same, right? So you can say that again I will add the character in the front. So that is how it is going to take place. Does it make some sense, guys? Yes or no? Is this much part clear? How we are working? Like basically, na j will always start from n minus 1 minus count. Is this part clear to everyone or not? Please tell me, guys. Is this part clear, or shall I take some other examples to explain? Yeah, add y, yeah, that is what we are doing. So I, like, whenever I will do, see, I will always, in the else part, I will always do a count plus plus, and then I can say that I will do what, I will always mark my I as 0, because I will always start from here. Okay, I always has to start from here, because can you we take another example? Okay, so let me try and take some other example in this case. Let's say that if I take a simpler example compared to this, so if I take an example where I have, let's say, x, okay, then after that I have z, okay, then let us say after z I have, let's say again I take x only, and then I take y, then I take z, okay, then I take x, okay, and let's say if I take q again, should I take this example, or should I delete some x in between? Let's say if I delete this x in between, so let me take this example as something like y, and then I'm taking z, then I'm taking x, and then I'm taking, let's say, q. Okay, so if I take this example here, so initially the counter is what? Initially you can see that the counter will be nothing but 0. Okay, So the I value always like the original indexes that are there, it will going to start from here. So I check the I and j, are they the same? No. So in that case, can I say that I will add a q in the starting? Agree with me? Yes, definitely yes, I will add a q in the starting, right? And then after this point, what will happen? My j, like j will be equal to what? J will come inside. So my counter becomes 1 because I have added one guy, so the counter becomes 1, and j comes here. J indirectly comes at n minus 1 minus count. So j indirectly comes at this particular position. Okay, now again I will start from where? Please write 0 in the chat. Okay, I will again start from 0 because I am only allowed to insert the characters in the starting. So one by one I am making this and this these characters as the same, right? I am neutralizing them, and then I'm taking care of the rest of the part. Is that making sense for everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys. Okay, is it clear till now? Very less responses in the chat, so please tell me. I hope that it does make some sense, right? Now, after that, again, my ith and jth are same, right? So if they are same, so both of the indexes will move forward. So in that case, I can say that, okay, let's move my I pointer here. And let us say that if I move my j pointer somewhere here, okay, now again they are same. So in that case, when I and j will be different, so I will not move. So in this case, you can say that I am having how much? In this case, you can say that I am like this is neutralized by this is neutralized by this is by this by this. So it becomes palindromic in one move. Let me take some better example. Like let's take one more example in which we can have a complex one. Let's say if I have something like, let's say if I have p, okay, then I have, let's say, r, okay, then I have p again, then let's say I have q, something like q, okay, then okay, let's say if I have p, uh, r, and then I have p again, okay, then I have q, okay, then I have, or let's say if I have p, q, r, okay. So if I have, first of all, let's say p, then I have r, okay, then if I take p, then if I take q, okay, then after that if I take p, like r again, okay, if I take after that p again, and if I take, let's say, something like z here, right? If I take this random example, which like I'm trying to generate a random example which can be a little bit which can give me a little bit higher complexity. Okay, now if we take this example here, so let's see, in this case the index will be 0, then this will be 1, this will be 2, this is going to be 3, this is going to be 4, 5, and 6, and this is where my I and j are going to stand. Okay, initially, and initially obviously my counter is going to be 0. Now are they same? No. So in that case, I will say that, okay, I'll add an additional z in the starting. Okay, so for the encountering, I'll add an additional z. After that, what will happen? Again, my I will start from 0, right, and my j can, let's say, start from here. So now since my since I can see that, okay, my ith guy and the jth guy, they are coming out to be the same, right? So if they come out to be the same, so in that case, I'll say that, okay, I don't have any worries here, right? So maybe I can move them inside. So let's say my I moves here now, and let us say that my j can move here. Okay, yeah, then after that, if I move again, so my I will move here, okay, and my j moves here. Now in this case, if my I moves here and j moves here, right? So in this case, again, I need to check for something, right? I need to see that will I have the palindromic scenario. So I can say that the palindromic scenario will not be there, because if you will see, so obviously I've added 1, so counter is 1, okay, but I need to I don't have this q, okay, I don't have this replacement for this q. So indirectly I need to add this q in the starting part only. Okay, so I have z here, and I will add virtually q here. Okay, and then you will ask me that, okay, that is fine, so I have two additions, so j value will become 2, and I will always start from the starting again. So I will start from 0, and where will my j start from? So I can say here that my j will start from where? J will start from something like, you can say, n minus 1 minus this thing, that is n minus 1 minus the count. So it will start from the end 6 minus like if the length is 7, so 6 minus 2, that is 4. Okay, so in that case it will start from here. Okay, so j will start from somewhere here. right? So j starts from here. Now is the ith and the jth same? No. So in that case, again I will say that, okay, let us increase the counter by 1 and let's insert one more r here, right? Then you can see how things will like automatically things will start balancing a little bit, one by one, one by one. Okay, then after this, what is going to happen is, then once this part is done, so again my I will start from here and j will be starting from 6 minus 3, that is nothing but 3. So j starts from here. So are these two the same? I don't think so. So again I think I might have to add here. Okay, then after this what will happen, j again the counter increases, so the I think the counter might increase to, let's say, 4. Okay, then what will happen, my I j comes here. Okay, so again they are the same, so that is how it will end. So I think that is how one by one we can make it as palindrome. So I think I have added this extra p, whereas this is how it can get added. So like, does it make some sense, guys? Please write yes or no in the chat. Is it clear? Like basically what we are doing here is, I will tell you, like, just give me a second. Okay, like what we are doing here is, we are having our int I starts from 0. Before that, I need to find the length. So let's say int n is equal to something like str dot size. Okay, and then after that I will have my j starting from, let's say, n minus 1. And in this case what we can do is, we can have our while loop. Okay, so while I is lesser than j, and if it happens that I and j are same, so if it happens that str of I is equal to str of j. Okay, so in that case what I am going to do is, in this particular case, when I and j are same, then I will increase my I as well as I will decrease my j, because I'll move both of the pointers forward and backward. Otherwise, if they are not the same, then I should have had the counter variable. So I'll say that, okay, I will have a counter variable initially initialized as 0, and I will increase the counter, because I'll say that, okay, I'm adding one character in the starting, and I will always start from here, and j will start from where? J will start from the character that is not the same. So j will start from n minus 1 minus the counter. Is that clear to everyone, Rishit? And everyone, is that clear? Because it will start from the position that is not the same, like that is not the same. If, as I said, if you take this example a b c d only, right? If you take this example only, so if my I is initially standing here and j is standing here, so initially they are not the same, so the count will become what? The count will become 1. And then after that, where should my j start from? So j should start from n minus 1 minus count. So the j should start from here somewhere, right? Because I have added a virtual d here, like you can say a dummy d I have added here, like indirectly I'm adding it, but I'm not presenting it physically. Then after that, again, this character and this character is not the same, so again I will increase the count, so count will increase to 2. And then my j will start from 4 minus n minus 1, that is it will start from here. So like I have added a dummy c, now they are again not the same, so I'll add b here. So now what will happen, c, this will become c, and then I and j will overlap, and when I and j will overlap, then in that case I can simply say that I need to terminate the loop, so the counter will be 3. So in the end, I can simply return the counterpart here. Is this part clear to everyone, guys? Is this much part clear to everyone? Please tell me in the chat. Okay, let's try and submit this code also. All right, so yes, it is getting submitted. So is it clear to everyone, guys? This example is clear or not? This question is clear to everyone? Okay, Shrikant says clear. All right, so this was the code, and this is how you can solve this particular problem. So it was quite easy, not that difficult. Okay, so I will do one thing. I will also generate the link for this particular question. Just give me a second. So let me use GFGID here. Okay. So yeah, I have generated the code here. You all can watch it also. Okay. So yes, so this was the problem of the day for yesterday. Now I think tomorrow Abhinav or Siddharth would be taking the problem of the day. So make sure to attend it. If you are clear with this problem, so make sure to hit the like button. With that being said, thank you for watching this video and take care, everyone. Thank you.